Hey you guys. Oh, there's Wolfie. It's so funny, she knows when I come out here. But anyway, hi girl. I wanted to come to you guys with another recording today because I feel like I have some things to say. I feel like I have some profound knowledge to bring out to you guys today. So I noticed that that Six Sun News, he's a channel who talks about these solar flares that are happening, and it's a good thing he's talking about that because that's something that's generally overlooked. I want to see if I can actually muster up the courage to actually walk over near the orchard, because I feel like if I walk, like, I'll be able to get the message out more, because there's something I really want to tell you guys about what's going on. I wonder if Wolfie will follow me. Anyways, I hope you guys can hear me because I don't know if I have the volume turned all the way up or not. I want to show you guys this orchard that's right near my house. It's right over here. It's actually a long road. But yeah, it's actually a good thing that he's talking spirituality too, because we all need that right now. It's a good thing Six Sun News, he's talking about these solar flares, because these solar flares are they're affecting us. They're affecting us on a solar level. And since we all know that we're human beings and we have a soul, this orchard. So yeah, what I want to tell you guys today is that these big solar flares that are happening right now, and I also know about the volcano that's happening in El Palma or wherever that is. That's having to do with the poles being shifted. It may have to do with these poles being reversed. These magnetic Earth poles. See, and the Earth is going through a major shift right now, and it always has been. So these solar flares, these big these big X-class solar flares that are happening right now. It's affecting the unvaccinated people, because what I've noticed is that I'm having these dreams to where whenever I speak something into existence, like I literally almost, it literally almost manifests in my dream. So for these people who got the needle, though, these solar flares won't affect them like it's affecting us. Let's see if we're still recording. Okay, we are. It's good. So the sun's solar flares, it's actually changing us. It's literally actually changing our DNA. To the point to where, like, whenever we speak something, we can almost instantly manifest that into existence. And this is what's happening with the unvaccinated people right now. The 144,000. We are the 144,000 that are being affected by these solar flares, and our DNA is literally being changed. So this is a good thing, but we also have to take note that these people here, these other beings here in this lower 3D world, though, like they're not liking that too much. But it's inevitable. It's inevitable because it's gonna happen. And this is why these takeover beings here, though, they want to bring us down, because they know that this is happening for us. So if you guys, if you guys are literally walking around and you're seeing things out of the ordinary, like a group of people like walking kind of weird and shit. If you're seeing puddles of red water, if you're seeing a loved one or an ancestor just walking around, and you're trying to you're trying to see what it actually is. That's you actually going in. That's actually you going into these layers of these paradigm shifts. If you're just walking around and you're seeing some pretty weird shit, like that's gonna be your end game. If you're walking around and you literally see groups of animals walking together out of nowhere, if you literally, if you're literally walking around and you see these really strange phenomenons, these supernatural events, that's your end game. So with the twin sun coming in now, Nibiru or whatever you want to call it, this other sun that is coming closer to our sun, our main sun. When these two suns get closer to each other, that's actually going to make it to where these strange mirage fields, they're gonna happen, and they're literally just gonna like they're literally just gonna like be right there, like say like in nature, or somewhere where you're just walking, where you just where you want to talk to the universe and be alone and whatnot. So if you see a mirage, if you literally see a strange mirage aura field, that's your end game right there. You can either choose to go through it, or just stay where you are and leave it alone. I know that I know I'm just talking off my head right now, and it seems really far-fetched, but people, we're getting to the point to where we're gonna see these strange things happen to the so-called quote-unquote chosen people. We're going to be, in the near future, we're going to be seeing some weird stuff, some really weird stuff, and just expect that, okay? Like, for instance, these solar mirage fields that are gonna happen, that are gonna come upon the Earth. That's, that's kind of like, it's kind of gonna be like your mandala bridge to the other side, to the other dimensions. So this is literally happening to us in the physical body. Yeah, it's nice out here. It's a beautiful day too. So I wanna shout out YouTube people who are actually coming to us with this knowledge, this spiritual knowledge, because we all need that right now. And we can all see that the Earth's poles are shifting, and we're going to be seeing some really supernatural, profound things. For those of us who didn't get the needle. And I think this is why they're pushing this agenda on us so bad, because these people know that we're gaining supernatural abilities, quote unquote supernatural ability, by telekinesis, clairvoyance, being psychic, connecting with other loved ones, not from this earth. They've moved on to higher dimensions, and they're trying to contact us. And for some of us, we can talk to the ancestors. We can talk to higher spiritual beings already. So yeah, I mean, for the very spiritual awakened ones, I mean, you guys have to be careful. We have to be really careful out here now, because I mean, we may be really aware, and if you see something kind of strange, like I don't see this, you know, I want to get into this too. I want to I want to talk about this too. But so me and my spouse and I, we watched this movie called Color Out of Space. And you know, I'm really sensitive. I'm really sensitive to certain movies that I watch because I have a really sensitive psyche. But you know, that movie really fucked me up. It really did. But you know, if people are kind of witnessing, if people are witnessing, you know, scenarios like that, you know, kind of like in that movie, that's really your end game. That's really your end game. See, like, I don't mind if my end game happens to me, because I know that that's just me getting closer to actually going home. I mean, that's what an end game's all about. Is if you start seeing this really, really weird, odd shit just happen to you on a daily basis. You know, it could either be kind of scary or just, you know, just really bizarre and strange overall. But you know, I guess an end game doesn't have to be scary. So yeah. So you guys, if you start seeing endgame shit, like if you start really witnessing, if you start experiencing like kind of apocalyptic events like in your dreams, like a lot, like don't be alarmed. That's just you getting closer to you actually going home. A spiritual home, not a physical home. So yeah, I wanted to come out today and talk to you guys about that. I hope you guys found this video interesting. There's holes in the ground. I'll show you guys where I'm walking. There's just like an orchard over here, big orchard. I don't know whose orchard this actually is, but I mean, nobody's really coming out and saying anything to me, so I guess it's okay to walk over here. So yeah, I guess I just wanted to end the recording with this. I don't really know what else to say. So I'm gonna go and make my way back home, but so getting back into the solar flare thing. This is actually because, you know, as above, so below. Your heart is actually a star that is emitting solar flares. Your heart is actually a sun, a star that is emitting strong, auric, heartfelt flares. Your heart actually has a flame energy. So if sometimes if you ever get that strong painful love heart feeling, that's actually your heart giving out a solar flare. And it's emitting a strong auric flare. And I don't really want to say the C word because they're probably going to take my video down if I say the C word. Okay, but the C word is the stars or the sun's crown emitting a solar flare, okay? And this is what I wanted to come out and tell you guys today, because it's really important that we get hip to this information. So I'm going back home now. So your heart actually has a solar pulse. Your heart actually has a solar pulse, which is a solar flare when you feel that painful love feeling, that longing, that really painful longing feeling in your heart. That's actually a solar flare happening within you, within your heart. So these solar flares that are happening, they're affecting us big time. These solar flares are affecting the 144,000 big time. Because there are actually solar flares happening within our heart aura field, you see. I wonder if Wolfie's still over here. Gray kitty. I think she left. Alright, that's the end of the video, you guys. Go and put this up on my channel. It was actually a really good walk. It's a good walk. So I just, before I end this recording, I just hope you guys continue to follow that really strong spiritual intuition that the Most High is giving you right now. Because when I think I'm compelled to say something, that probably means it's actually happening. So, alright. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you in the next one later. Have a good day, you guys, and have a good rest of your day. Thanks for listening. Bye. Bye for now.